Hey crafty friends, this is Jenny from crafttestdummies.com, and today I'm going to talk to you about how I organize my distress ink pads. They're small and they're kind of a weird shape, so I went ahead and I splurged on one of these Stampin' Storage units. There is a link below. It's a little pricey, but for me it's worth it because if I see it, I use it. But really this is all about my Epson label maker and how I use it to create those little words on the side so I know exactly what my color is and what it looks like. So I started off by just taking my distress ink pads and making a little swatch on a piece of scrap paper. Now some of the papers I used were watercolor papers and some were just like text week cardstock, but use whatever you have on hand. Really, this is just to get a little swatch. Now, I know some of you are going to say, hey, you can just print this out and do it. I don't know, maybe I'm just old school, but I like to see how it really looks. For me, what I print out on a printer is a little bit different than what I see in real life. So I make these little swatches. I just label them really quickly with a pen so I don't forget what they are. And then I go ahead and I put it through my little mini xyron machine. So as I mentioned, I happen to have these kind of things just laying around, one of these little Xyron sticker maker. I can find those usually at Tuesday morning or discount stores, so it's worth picking one up if you don't have one already. You just put it through the machine, you pull off the backing paper, and voila, there is sticky on the back, and it just makes it so much easier. So now I'm just using a standard hole punch. If you want to use a slightly bigger punch, you can. I'm using what I have on hand. You take off the little black parchment paper and now you can pop it right onto your distress ink pad. And if you decided you didn't want to use a little dot, you don't have to. You could even just cut that out and have a bigger swatch. Now the next thing I'm doing is I'm using my Epson LabelWorks printer here. It's my little label maker. I have a review on that too. But the key is this 6mm white print on clear tape. Yes, I just said that. And there will be a link below so you can go and find it on Amazon right away. So this is about 6mm. And what I do is I print it out, put it right over the top of that color swatch, and boom, now I can see it and it protects it. One last little thing, I also like to store mine upside down. That gives me a nice place to put my little distress smudging pads. What are those things called? I don't know. But those little, blendy patty things, you just stick them on top and they're right there when you need them. I have to tell you, it's also just ever so satisfying to look at. All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. Share your tips on how you store and organize your supplies down below. Thanks so much for watching and have a crafty day.